Alrighty then. Let's see what we can do with this thing then. So, background. Why am I doing this? Well, there's a couple of reasons. The first reason is the MediaTek Wi-Fi card in these laptops is not really very compatible with Linux. I'm thinking about potentially running Linux on this machine. And the second reason, the main reason, is every now and again when I turn this machine on, boot it into Windows, the MediaTek card doesn't show up, doesn't even show as detected by the OS. So I am going to replace it with this Intel AX card, which has got 5.1. It's got 5.1, 5.3 Bluetooth. It has, I believe, it's Wi-Fi 6. AX210. Yeah, it's Wi-Fi 6, Gig Plus, 2x2 MIMO, Wi-Fi 6E. Ooh. And I had this card, I bought this card when I bought my Zimmer board. And I have never used it. So I thought, well, you know what? I've never used it. Let's repurpose it into my laptop and make the Wi-Fi great again. Now, last time I opened this laptop was when I first bought it. Oh. Yeah, last time I opened this laptop was when I first bought it. To put in another 16 gig, I think, of RAM. And it's a pain in the ass to get into. Now I'm just going to check. To make sure we've got audio. Yeah, we've got audio, but the ear conditioner is banging away. So I'm going to have to talk right into the microphone. Now I am live on YouTube, Kick, and Twitch. This YouTube video, this stream, sorry, will be this little card, look, this tiny little thing. It's blurry because face cam doesn't autofocus, but this stream will be hopefully edited down and put onto a YouTube video on this channel. This thing is a pain in the ass to get into. So these two here, I believe, if I remember rightly, are stickers. All of these screws I didn't purposely tighten up because I knew one day I would quite possibly be replacing this card. I've opened a few laptops in my time, and this was probably one of the most unpleasant. Probably because of how much it cost me when I bought it. It was £2,000. 2,000 of your English pounds. And I have a bad track record opening laptops, specifically ones that are hard to open. They usually get smashed open. In a previous life, life as an IT technician. I used to throw away laptops rather than fix them. Or suggested that they needed to be thrown away rather than fix them. Click, click. Click, click. It's out. That's out. That one's out. That one's out. That one's out. And that one is out. So I need to grab. This is my stream PC. That can go over there. I need to grab the spudger and also something to get those out. She'll be right back. Ow, fuck. Oh, fuck, fuck, fuck. Just stub a toe. Right. I fixed the toolkit. This is not the pouch it came with. But I found this pencil case. I think it is on Amazon for like 50p. It's really cheap. This iFixit kit I bought, I think, to open a laptop or open an Xbox, maybe. Maybe it was my Xbox, which I changed the hard drive to an SSD for. Anyway, great kit. If you're worried about opening stuff, really worried about opening stuff, this is really useful. It's got some some very useful fake credit cards, which are great for sliding in and opening those plastic cases. It's got a little pry bar for you to be able to go in and pry, and it's got some scary looking torture device hooks and slicey things, pokers. Yeah, it's just really useful. It's all round, and then it's got these little plectrum dudes, which are very useful for also breaking into laptops and stuff that's held together with plastic clips that you don't want to break. Let's turn this fan down a bit. Right, maybe not. Okay. I've turned it down a bit, but it's probably not enough. Now, I need to get those out, don't I? I think probably what I'm going to do is try and not drop all these screws on the floor. I've got spares, but they're all from different random old laptops I destroyed. Right, screws. Let's see if we can get them out without making a mess. Okay. Got most of them out. Ah. Shit. They're longer. Which ones did they come out of? I think they came out the back. These ones don't seem to want to come out very easily. Yeah, they're the back corners. Okay, this dude doesn't want to come out either. He's definitely disengaged. Okay, they don't want to come out either. Okay, fine. So, how did I get them out last time? I think it was a Stanley blade I used. I think this time I'm going to use these two. At least try to anyway. Oh, they're little rubber dudes, I remember now. Not stickers. Okay. Or maybe they're rubber stickers. think when I put this back together, I'm not going to put them back in. It's a pain in the arse. This is really annoying. Yeah, they're definitely sticky. I can't remember exactly how I got them out last time. I'm going to try one of these really fine dudes. Just stab it in there. I'm not going to put it back. Okay. I don't know if you can see that, but it is a tiny little rubber sticky dude, and as far as I can tell, it's just a sticky to stop you. I don't even know. It's just to make it harder to get the screw out. Quite honestly, it doesn't make sense, so I'm going to leave it out. In case you couldn't tell, I don't like taking apart laptops. I like laptops that have got like a... Oh, there's one in the middle. Tell how long it's been since I took this apart last. Yeah, I like laptops that are have got a patch panel, like a dedicated panel to allow you to just open it up to get to the things you need to get to. I know that's quite architecturally difficult when you're designing the inside of a laptop. I can appreciate why some of the companies don't do that, but it is really nice to just be able to open a little single screw hatch, just click down on all the sides, and yeah, so you can just see that these little things, little clicky things, just get in there and just, you don't want to put any force on it. Anything with the laptop, you put force on it, you're done. You're out of there. You're going to break it. They're so lightweight and so delicate, any force is going to screw it up. And this flexible piece of card is all you need really to just pop these off, and it's just a case of getting in there at the right angle, just going hello, giving it a little tickle, a little pull. These back ones, even though these screws do present as being undone, the clips are quite strong on the back. Just get the card in there. There we go. There we go. A little bit of pressure, job done. I'm going to move that over there out of the way. So I put in this slot stick of RAM. It's quite warm. The motherboard already has RAM built onto it. Sorry, my brain farted hard then. I believe the card is underneath this bad boy, so you have to take off the NVMe, which is quite tight. And again, pressure and tension and everything else is really important to keep a sort of a tab on. There you go. So Oh, this is a Western Digital with a heat spreader on it. Nice. Sticky heat spreader. Right. MediaTek. Piece of Shizer. My wife is sending me emojis. Okay. Right. Right. Now, as far as I'm aware, these are technically really similar. I'm hoping that the tails for the card, Wi-Fi aerial, sorry, are which one of these shall I use? I actually think I need the blue one. Tails for the card, the antenna. Should go in the same place. Now, I've been breaking stuff for over 20 years. I've been building computers my whole life. And it doesn't matter how good you are at this stuff, laptops are a pain in the ass. So fiddly. So unbelievably fiddly. Okay. And you just gotta be so damn careful with everything. Because otherwise you're going to get yourself in a world of pain and you're going to end up breaking something. I took apart my Xbox One a long while back actually. And it was horrible. It wasn't as bad as the original Xbox, which I also had. Right, I don't like the look of that. It's fine. But yeah, taking stuff apart is not fun. Especially when it's tiny and you've got big fat fingers like I have. Bit more light on the situation. Okay. Right, I'm going to get in real close to this because I can't see it. It's clipped in. They are so small, I can barely see them. The antenna clips. And, I've got to make sure they're really on there properly, otherwise they're going to come off. And you've got to be careful as well because there's such tiny little pins in them. You could end up wrecking it quite easily. Right. Good. A little bit of rotation on them to make sure they don't pop off. Should be enough. And then we'll lift this off. Pop this in. This is the NVMe again. Stick that down. Got a slightly longer NVMe screw. Right. It's lost its sticky a little bit, which is a bit worrying, but there is a heatsink on the back of here, and that should, over time, hold itself back down. Right, remember to remove the piece of crap MediaTek card from the chassis. And we'll give it a little inspection. Make sure we're all good. Give it a bit of a blowout. I think that is everything I want to do. Okay, I'm going to clear my tools up. I would like to try and make sure you clean your tools once you're finished, before you start putting stuff back together, so you've got a nice clear space to work. Yes, it's anal. Yes, I know, and no, I do not care. Screwdriver. Let's put this MediaTek card in here for now, because I may use this at some point, but I also may not. Ridiculously tiny little cables. No, I don't have a Linus Tech Tip screwdriver. Yes, I'd love one. No, I can't afford it. In fact, actually, I think they've just brought out a new small one, which I thought was quite nice. The screwdriver I have in my hand is from Maplin's when they were still open in the UK, which is like Radio Shack in the US. Radio Shack in the UK used to be called Tandy. They went bankrupt years ago. I remember going into the Tandy in my local Tandy, and playing with the Atari Lynx they had on display. Right, crap MediaTek card in Wi-Fi carrier. Might as well go in the bin. Right, last check, all good. Yeah. Let's put this back on. Let's try not to pop the screws out of it. Correct screwdriver bit. Big screws in the back. I'd like to try and pop the back down first. Kind of just feels logical to me, being that there's a hinge there and it's kind of the most important part of the laptop. Unfortunately, kind of slowly come to a realization that I'm not going to be able to show you the second part of this install, which is the driver, unless I record the screen on this laptop. I thought I put that in. Hey Dale, how you doing? Right, anyway, where was I? Yes, tighten down the middle. That is why you don't put a lot of pressure on laptop cases, because they split. I'm actually quite surprised that split. Right. I think this is going to be the last time I take this thing apart. Provided this card works, this laptop's not coming apart again. I don't like it. Make sure it popped. I think actually I split that last time I opened it. I think. Make sure all clipped down all round. Yeah, okay. Don't over tight screws. There's no point. You'll only wring the thread out. They're only tiny little threads, and the torque of your thumb and index finger doing it up is more than enough. Just to hold it up. Right. Let's just hope the Wi-Fi comes up. Windows is loading. Nothing on the screen. Something on the screen. Logging in, no Wi-Fi. And I think that's because the Wi-Fi network would have been associated with, yes it was. So the Wi-Fi network would have been associated with the card. And when the card changes, it loses the Wi-Fi. Right, connected, secured. If only I hadn't taken NDI off the stream PC. I could have NDI'd the picture over. Having said that, I'll tell you what I could do. I could HDMI capture the laptop. If I can see where I put my HDMI cable. I see it. Okay. Right, just going to get this set up. Why the hell am I not getting a picture? Multiple displays. Detect. Hmm. Should we start? Right, let's put these tools away. Yeah, Bluetooth devices as well. Something weird is happening with this machine. I'm hoping it's just driver related. No, it's to do with the GPU, which is really bloody weird. It would seem plugging in a cable to a HDMI port is an unsupported configuration. Maybe it's just unsupported in general. Never mind. So I can show what needs to be done on my computer. Okay, so this is the card. You can get these anywhere pretty much. eBay, Amazon, AX210NGW. And we want the drivers from Intel. Now, I think the best thing to do here is to detect the drivers. So so you're going to download the Intel Driver Support Assistant. I did it on the wrong PC. I need to do it on my laptop. Actually, do you know what? Let's do it on my PC as well, because I think my Wi-Fi card in my desktop is an Intel card. Yeah, it is. I've actually got a slightly older card in my main PC, so let's do this on here as well. Now, yeah, so I've got 2 updates available on my desktop as well. It's useful. Ooh. A reboot is required. Let's reboot them. Okay, done. Cool. All done. Right, I'm going to stop the YouTube.